Ad Astra.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Haven't you heard?
Rest assured, all is quiet here in Chinksa village. Zhongyun is guarding the outside and I'm guarding the inside. Not a problem in sight.
Good. I've made some progress in my investigation as well.
Oh? What are you planning? Is it time to strike?
Let's go! Traveler, Paimon, you are just in time. I looked everywhere and I found some clues regarding the treasure hoarders. Besides wagon tracks, I also came across bits and pieces of fireworks packaging scattered on the road. Following those clues, I was able to finally locate the missing fireworks. But there was no sign of treasure hoarders. No, I think they might be just overly careless. I seem to have found the location where they've been stashing all their stolen goods. They must have thought it was well hidden and deemed it unnecessary to post any guards. The amount of fireworks they've amassed there is astonishing. Not only did they steal the ones in Chinksa village, but also from other locations too. I've asked the Millilith on guard at Chinxa Village to report this to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. They will organize a search around—
Now that the Millilith is involved, you don't need to handle this yourself anymore!
The treasure hoarders are notoriously cunning, and they may even have lookouts. If they notice anything suspicious, they will move the fireworks and our single lead will be lost. I have to—
You're not really thinking that you can take all of them yourself, are you?
No, I am not that reckless. I just want to investigate the case thoroughly. But now that I have your help, the idea is feasible.
So you really are considering it?
Okay, then there's no time to lose. Let's go. Please hide yourselves. Let's wait and see what happens.
Hey, boss. You think we have enough fire?
Ha! Are you kidding?
But boss, if we want more fireworks, we're gonna have to steal them in the city.
You got a point. All right, then we steal those things that make a real loud bang but don't light up real pretty. All we need to do is make some real ruckus. As long as we distract the Millilith, the other hoarders can do their end of the job.
You got it, boss. I gotta hand it to you. We're gonna hit the... boss, all our boys are out scouting around. Don't you think we...
Hey, don't worry about it. The Millilith are swamped with lantern Rite. They won't have time to come out here. All right, move it, boys. Just a few more...
Uh-oh. Hey, boss, we got trouble!
Huh? What happened?
The jig is up, boss. The Millilith are coming, and it seems they've already cut. If one of the boys hadn't set off a firework to warn us, we would have been completely blindsided. Boss...
But how did the Millilith find out about us? And so quickly... Fine. Leave the...
It's time to make our move. Ready?
Let's go!
Drop your weapons and surrender immediately!
Ha! Get out of my way! You got a death wish or something? I'll show you! Huh? Wait a second. You're Lady Cutchy, the Yuhong.
So you do recognize me then. I'll say it one more time. Drop your weapon and surrender. Now!
Who would have thought we'd run into the Yuhong all the way out here? All right, hoarders. Looks like the Yuhong wants to...
All right, so you want to do this the hard way.
We...
Now, I want some answers. What were you planning to do with this?
We...
Tell the truth, and I might go easy on you.
We were gonna smuggle these fireworks into the city and ignite them during the Lantern Rite's opening ceremony. The fireworks are really bright and loud and would definitely raise some havoc. We were gonna rob the city while everyone's distracted by the explosions. But, we didn't seem to have enough fireworks, so...
Oh? So you mean you had more than one group of...
Yeah, that's right. Originally, I had all the hoarders out stealing fireworks, but then one of them got caught by the Feiyun Commerce Guild. I really didn't get it. Why did the Feiyun Commerce Guild get involved? No, what I meant is, well, who would have guessed we'd end up running into you?
Hey, didn't one of you just say that the Millilith were...
Yeah, that's right. I wonder how the Millilith... They somehow captured almost all of them. If someone hadn't alerted us, we would have all...
Well, you did...
Well,
It appears that the Millilith managed to get the captured treasure hoarder to There may still be other treasure hoarders in the area. We should head out, Traveler. Please escort the treasure. I'll be there once I am finished inspecting this place. Yes, you too.
Drat. You...
This is the last batch of fireworks that I can get. Please ensure—
Don't worry. The Yu Hong will be taking care of this personally. And with us on guard, I assure you it'll be safe.
Yes, indeed. Oh, it appears the Traveler has returned. And with 2 others, no doubt.
It's definitely dangerous to infiltrate an enemy area like that. If only I was there to fight alongside—
Come now, we both know the Traveler is most capable. But who would have known we performed such a noble deed?
Yeah, talk about a coincidence.
It seems that justice always finds its way into the world. It is in fateful moments that miracles are born.
So it was you! You horrible brutes are the ones who stole the fireworks? Just the
Please, calm down. I doubt they'll be causing any more trouble now that they're in custody. Thank you very much.
Lady Kuching was worried there'd be more treasure hoarders lurking about.
Oh, I see. Yes, Lady Kuching is quite thorough. A squad of Millilith came by just now. I also heard that most of the fleeing treasure hoarders have already been apprehended. Hopefully that will be the end of this matter. Anyway, you may leave these treasure hoarders to us. I will escort them back to the city and
And thus, our chapter has finally reached its timely conclusion. I am partial to fireworks myself, but I'm afraid we must also be leaving now.
Huh? Why the hurry to get back to the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Inevitably, affairs do become busier around festive seasons. But no need to worry. We have many attendants to assist us. And there's always Chongyun, too.
Huh? You mean you're assigning more work to me?
'Tis only my duty as your dearest friend. Work before play, as they say. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, alright. I suppose—
As the saying goes, many hands make light work. As long as work is assigned to the right people, everything will proceed.
If you ask me, I think speaking eloquently is just a guise for assigning work to everybody else.
All right, all right. I shall treat you to a meal after the work is done. Farewell, traveler.
By the way, do you know when Lady Kuching will be back, Traveler? There are not many fireworks in the second batch that I brought, so I'm worried that we can't achieve the show's desired effect. I was hoping we could somehow retrieve this.
Hey! Did you hear that explosion? Maybe it was fireworks. Or maybe more— Oh no! Maybe she ran into trouble! Let's go—
Oops. What did I do?
Hey! Kuching!
Uh-huh?
We heard an explosion and thought it might be treasure hoarders sending signals to one another.
I see. Sorry, that's not the case. I saw a few sticks of fireworks on the ground, so I fiddled with them. Sure enough, it seems I accidentally lit the fuse.
So no enemies? Whew. Well, that's good.
I apologize. I didn't mean to alarm you. Fortunately—
Great! The case of the stolen fireworks is finally solved! Otherwise, those beautiful fireworks would have gone to waste. And by the way, Kuching, you're the one in charge of the fireworks show, which means you know the best viewing.
Yes, of course. The best view should be from the Jade Chamber. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten my promise. But leave the rest of this to me. You've already been a great help.
Okay, but we'll be...
Yes.
I'll meet you when I am done. Now Paimon gets why Lady Ningguang is so worried about Kuching. If she keeps working... Oh, yeah! We said we would meet... Zhongli said he'd wait for us at third round knock... Is that who Paimon thinks it is?
Yes, you are quite right. I shall take your wise words to heart, sir. They will certainly be most helpful in my next performance.
You are welcome, Miss Yun. Your willingness to hear suggestions is indeed impressive. It's no wonder your opera performance has only been getting better.
No, I'm afraid that's not always the case. Though I am still young, I can be quite arrogant at times. I do not always accept advice so readily.
Zhongli, we're back!
Ah, you've returned.
Hmm? You are also acquaintance?
Yes, we sure are!
Not everyone gets the privilege of meeting someone so knowledgeable and discreet as Mr. Zhongli. You are indeed well connected, traveler.
I am flattered, Miss Yun. It is an honor for an ordinary person like myself to have met the traveler.
Wow. Did he really just say that?
I'm sure you must have matters to discuss. I have an appointment with Xinyan, so if you'll excuse me, I'll take my leave.
Very well. Goodbye, Miss.
See you around, Yunjin!
So, tell me, what have you learned from your trip? I see. Well, traveler...
Yeah! Paimon already started creating her own story on the way here. The goal is to convince Kuching. If that's the case, then Paimon thinks we can use food as... Think about it. Who doesn't like delicious food? And when it comes to eating, everyone has an opinion. Paimon knows just what to write. Let's say there's a chef in Liyue who's very... He opens a massive restaurant in Liyue Harbor and lots of Ooh, that's good. But wait, didn't we say he's really good at cooking? That wouldn't make sense.
There's no need to jump to the conclusion. Why don't you elaborate more on the chef?
More about the chef? You mean both...
Yes. To gain one's empathy, there must be familiarity. I would like to understand this chef character of ours a little deeper.
Paimon didn't think this far.
Since you've spoken with others familiar with Kuching, why don't we integrate their thoughts into your story? That will allow it to become...
Okay. Let Paimon think. What as one sows, so do they reap. And the joy of reaping is what one yearns for.
That was quite poetic, Paimon. Bravo.
Oh, now Paimon remembers? Cloud Retainer said that if she spends all her... then she'd be like a chef who doesn't get to try their own food. Problems are bound to pop up.
Yes, it is most unwise to put the cart before the horse.
Uh-huh. That's exactly what she said. So, let's make that happen to the chef in the story. He's great at cooking, but he can't enjoy his own food.
But there must be a reason why he doesn't partake in the delicacies he makes.
Right! It's because he's super busy. He receives the customers, he takes the orders, and he does all the cooking himself. That should keep him busy enough. He's so busy every day that he doesn't even have time to take a break, which obviously also means he doesn't have time to eat. Hey, it's just a story. Besides, it's supposed to leave a powerful impression.
Yes. The chef is unwilling to delegate tasks to others. He's overconfident about his own cooking abilities and tries to accomplish everything on...
Paimon already kind of feels sorry for him. Oh, right! That's what the chef doesn't understand. And there's another saying. What was it? Oh, yeah! A rested worker is an efficient worker. That's what Yamfe said. So, the chef gets busier and busier to the point where he can't stand up straight anymore, and he has big, dark circles under his eyes.
His judgment is clouded by the chores before him. He is oblivious to mountains in the distance.
Eventually, the chef falls ill, and his cooking becomes far worse than when he started. The customers can't convince him to rest, and they don't like his cooking anymore. So they stop coming to his restaurant.
Rest is always of great importance. Although we may come across various difficulties in our lives, pushing ourselves is never a good motive. The story is quite simple, without embellishment, yet deeply meaningful. If our listener is sensible,
You're saying Paimon made a good...
sincerity can allow one to see clearly, and earnest advice can provide sound direction. The Yuhang is an adroit leader. I am certain she will understand the...
Really?
Given that the case involving the treasure hoarders has come to an end, she is inevitably tired. If all goes well, I think...
Hear that? Zhang Li says Paimon's story has what it... Quick! Let's go find Kuchi!
Can't believe I got looted.
The matter has finally come to an end, but we mustn't lower our guard. Increase patrols around Chinksa village and coordinate our people at up...
Yes, Lady Kuching.
And by the way, the Ministry has requested the Millilith to increase security along travel routes.
It's all been taken care of. However, due to various reasons, there are still some blind spots.
Have we drafted a new patrol map? Please, give me a copy and I'll look it over when I have time.
Understood. The patrol map is still being drafted, but it will be ready soon.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me, Lady Kuching?
Hi, Kuching! Still working? Aren't we going to...
Oh, yes. But I thought we'd meet at the Jade Chamber.
Yeah! We walked around the city just like you told us to. It's very nice. But
It's nothing urgent, really. Just some trivial matters.
You can leave it to us, Lady Kuching. You've been working hard for a long time, so you should get some rest. If I'm not mistaken, the Traveler is here to remind...
That's right! Something so important that we must speak...
Oh, really? In that case...
Understood. I'll handle things from here.
Traveler and Paimon, let's go to the Jade Chamber. The view there... Well, here we are. What was it you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, we want to tell you a story from this beautiful view.
All right.
So it turns out we just heard some big news in Tevat.
Oh, is the chef from Liu? From Liuli Pavilion or Shinua Kia?
No, the chef is from Mondstadt. Yeah, and he had a restaurant right next to the city gate. He was super efficient, and his cooking was really delicious. So in fact, he became so busy that the worker from the florist next door asked him, "Sir," but the chef brushed the idea aside, saying that he's the only one that can turn top-quality ingredients.
Well, confidence is an essential trait for a good chef.
That's what everyone was saying. But surprisingly, after just 6 months, no one would dine in his restaurant anymore. Shocking, right? Do you have any guess why?
Maybe the chef had fallen ill, or...
Wrong answer! You tell her, Traveler! because the chef was too stubborn. He would keep himself busy every day and try to make the most delicious dishes for all his guests. But he forgot that he's only human and needs time to eat and rest. He was so busy that he didn't even have time to eat and couldn't even taste his own cooking. He was unwilling to seek help, even when he's tired, because he thought he's the only one capable of cooking the best dishes. Eventually, the people around him felt like they couldn't help him anyway, so they just left. And because he had forgotten the original taste of his dishes, he was no longer a good chef. In the end, his restaurant had no choice but to close for good.
Oh. I see. He's overly confident, which disappoints the people around him, and he's so impatient that he ends up losing sight of his original purpose. So, that's the whole story?
Oh, yep, that's the whole thing. Hey! Didn't you just say that Paimon made a great story?
Did...
Oh, no.
How should I describe it? The story is very simple, and I think before you act and don't overexert yourself. Of course, I understand these concepts in theory, but when tasks come to me personally, it is easy to lose sight of the bigger picture. Yes. Up in the mountains, we can see the mist in the clouds. Out in the ocean, we can see fog on the sea. That's why, from time to time, we need to examine where we are, remove the fog, and feel our heart.
So, how do you feel now, Kuching?
How do I feel? Deep down inside, I wish I could slow down time. That way, I could finally take the opportunity to walk around the city. Thinking back, I used to be even more impatient. My colleagues would resign after just 3 months of working with me. You're completely right. It's important to know your boundaries. But I am getting better. You can tell, can't you? And I did make a promise with you, didn't I? We agreed to enjoy the fireworks show together this year. Happy Lantern Rite, Traveler and Paimon. I've poured all my best effort into this fireworks show. And now that we're here, I feel very fortunate to be right here, enjoying the fireworks.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite. And thank you.
Lady Kuching, the item Lady Ningguang prepared for you has arrived.
Traveler, wait here for a moment. Don't go anywhere.
Huh? Must be something important.
Traveler, Paimon? Ningguang had her personal tailor make it for me. Said it's an imported style. Well, do you like it?
Wow, it's beautiful!
It's time. Traveler, please enjoy the grand finale of this year's Lantern Rite. The fireworks show.
Is
check you out. Looking pretty fancy.
Only a true treasure catches the eye of Captain Beto. Seems I've struck gold with this one.
Did you see that? Way over there, a firework that looks just like a pig!
So it does.
Hey everyone, time to eat. Food's ready. No better way to celebrate.
Dr. Baiju, sorry to trouble you again this year.
No trouble at all.
Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite!
What did you think of this year's fight? I just hope this festival can be everything that people want it to be. Really? I hope you're not just saying that to reassure me. I want you to be straight with me. Anyway, if you have any time during the festival, take a... If only I had a little more free time. I'd love to take you...
Guess we're doing this. Freeze!
I will have order.
Embrace the ice!
Take two to go!
Whirling snow! My apologies! Kamisato art! Somatic! go!
Order guide you. Stabilize.
This isn't good! Ha!
Billy Churl, silly Billy Hilly Churl. Ooh. I won't hold you back. Much. My apologies. Whirling snow.
Gather!
Take flight. My apologies. Whirling snow. Sakura swirl. Take flight. Adventure time. Off we go. Teamwork is strength.
This is order. Gather!
Whirling snow.
Stabilize!
A blade embraces its duty.
Solidify! Solidify! Gather!
Embrace the ice! Cross over!
Stabilize!
I'm going in!
Order guide you!
My apologies!
Stabilize!
Whirling snow! Sakura swirl! This isn't good!
Solidify!
My apologies. Yeah! Yeah! Ha! 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 Teamwork is dreamwork. Ha!
Solidify!
Whirling snow!
This is order.
Gather!
Take flight! Yeah! Ha! Yeah!
Gather!
Everybody stand back! Ha! Kami-santo art! Sometsu! My apologies! See? Ha! Go!
Solidify! Order guide you.
Whirling higher, higher, hands on fire!
Gather!
Take flight! My apologies! Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Ha! Ha!
Solidify!
Whirling snow! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Ta! Ha! ice! Take flight! So rude!
Stabilize!
My apologies!
I will have order! Solidify!
See? Time to go!
Stabilize!
Everybody stand back! Whirling snow! Yeah! Kamisato art! Sumetsu!
Stabilize!
This isn't good!
Solidify!
My apologies! Yeah!
Gather!
No trying to flatter me. Understood.
Don't waste my time. Fire!